You'll find a shopping cart up there with the longevity products, as well as a Join Now link that you can click on if you want to make some money selling longevity products or just get your products wholesale, or if you want to join the Brightside Ben team and help me in my mission to educate the world about the importance and the power of a good nutritional supplement program. Click on the Join Now link at the upper left-hand corner of the page at brightsideben.com, or you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. All right, continuing on with the pancreas and bicarb, sodium bicarbonate that comes out of the pancreas has a high pH. It's alkaline. And the food that's coming out of the stomach has an acid pH. It's like an acid mash. This soupy acid mash called chyme, which is kind of like a acid liquid that leaves the stomach, when it contacts the alkaline juices from the pancreas, you get this little acid-base reaction. It's kind of like the reaction that happens when you drop an Alka-Seltzer into a glass of water. You get this fizzing, and this fizzing reaction between the pancreatic sodium bicarbonate and the acid-containing food that comes out of the stomach helps improve the breakdown of nutrients from food. It's kind of like an acid-base reaction that is used by high-tech carpet cleaners, where preconditioners tend to be alkaline and then your post-cleaning rinse is acid. When something acid or something alkaline hits something acid, you get a fizzy kind of reaction, and that fizzy kind of reaction acts to chemically and mechanically remove nutrients from food in the same way that it acts to clean carpets. If the pancreas is stressed from making too much insulin, if there's pancreatic insufficiency, you're not going to be making the sodium bicarb. That means less fizzy reaction, and that means less absorption of nutrients from food. This whole bicarbonate connection to health and wellness is something that is not really focused on, even, unfortunately, by healthcare practitioners, and certainly medical doctors don't focus on pancreatic wellness as much as they might. Without sufficient bicarbonate, the entire acid-base balance of the body can suffer too. The liquids in the body have to have a slightly alkaline pH, and that alkaline pH, that high pH, is at least partially maintained by pancreatic bicarbonate. This pH balance in the blood is very, very, very important. The blood and other fluids as well. And pancreatic insufficiency can compromise pH throughout the body, not just in the digestive system. Pancreatic issues can potentially disrupt every system in the body, even cancer. The emperor of all maladies can be related to a disruption in acid-base balance that can be secondary to pancreatic issues. In terms of the digestive system, if the pancreas is not making enough bicarb, not making enough sodium bicarbonate, not only will you not be able to neutralize this acid-drenched food that's leaving the stomach, but even more critically, you're not going to be able to activate pancreatic digestive enzymes. Trypsin and chymotrypsin, those really important protein-dissolving enzymes that we talked about last week, depend on an alkaline pH, and that alkaline pH is maintained by sodium bicarbonate from the pancreas. If you have any kind of pancreatic issues, now you're not going to be able to activate these important enzymes, and you run the risk of protein malabsorption. The same way that enzymes for the stomach are dependent on low pH for activation, enzymes from the pancreas are dependent on high pH. And it's not just trypsin and chymotrypsin, these protein-dissolving enzymes. Lipase also depends on alkaline pH from the pancreas. Lipase is a very, very important fat-dissolving enzyme. We've talked about that in the past. And if you're not making enough sodium bicarb, or you have pancreatic issues, you're not going to be able to activate that lipase. You're not going to be able to activate your sugar metabolizing enzymes either. So you can see how this whole sodium bicarbonate and pancreatic connection to wellness is really, really important. In the case of stomach enzymes, there's another thing that you want to keep in mind. Stomach enzymes require an acid pH, and pancreatic enzymes require an alkaline pH. If your pancreas isn't making enough bicarb, sodium bicarb, basically baking soda, then you're going to have a problem activating, not only activating your digestive enzymes from the pancreas, but this bicarb deficiency can gum up the entire digestive works. When food enters into the intestine, it's going to sit around until there's enough bicarb that has contacted it and neutralized its acidity. So you have acid enzymes in the stomach. Low pH acid food leaves the stomach. That low pH acid food is supposed to get neutralized by pancreatic secretions, pancreatic juices like sodium bicarbonate, and then that food gets to move through the digestive tract. If you're dealing with pancreatic insufficiency and you're not making enough bicarb, and the bicarb isn't getting into the intestine, your food is just going to sit there. It's going to be waiting for sodium bicarbonate to neutralize it. Food that's sitting in the digestive tract is never, ever a good thing. Food that's sitting around in the digestive tract can become stagnant in the digestive tract. Food is supposed to be moving through the digestive tract, assimilated into the blood quickly and efficiently, and when food hangs out too long, it becomes a wonderful growth medium for bacteria. So get this. This is very, very important. Food, it leaves the stomach, it's acidic. That's because of the enzymes and the juices from the stomach. As that food leaves the stomach, that acid-drenched food, it gets neutralized by sodium bicarbonate, and that moves it through the digestive tract. If there's not enough sodium bicarb, the food is just going to sit there awaiting more sodium bicarbonate for neutralization. Food that is just sitting in the digestive tract becomes a perfect growth medium for bacteria. Now use your imagination here, folks, and picture food sitting in the intestine while it's waiting for its enzyme and bicarb bath from the pancreas. This food is being fed on by bacteria, and it's basically rotting and fermenting. Can you picture this in your mind's eye? Rotting and fermenting and putrefying food in the intestine, secondary to deficiencies in pancreatic juices. What do you think the health implications of this unsavory scenario are going to be? Rotting, fermenting, putrefying food sitting in the intestine. Well, the health implications are not good. Bacteria overgrowing on static food is basically the beginnings of every single degenerative disease process you can name. And I'm talking about rosacea, I'm talking about psoriasis, I'm talking about autoimmune diseases, I'm talking about heart disease, I'm talking hypertension, I'm talking diabetes, I'm talking cancer. Pretty much anything that can go wrong in the body can go wrong secondary to this rotting, putrefying food that's sitting around in the stomach. First of all, the bacteria overgrowing are going to activate an immune response. The immune response, that's your body's defensive response. If you have an immune response, a defensive response in the digestive tract, that can mean irritable bowel syndrome, for example. That can mean ulcerative colitis. That can mean leaky gut syndrome, where food actually leaks into the blood through holes that develop in the intestine. More immune response, this time in the blood, and on and on and on. It can spiral out of control. All right, we're going to continue this very important discussion on pancreatic wellness on our next program. Next segment at the bottom of the hour, I'm going to be talking to Linda Peterson about her book, The Healing Journal, Taking Control of Your Journey Through Cancer. You're going to want to tune into that. Tune in for
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
We live in a complicated society. Stressful issues are always popping up. Have you ever been treated unfairly by someone? Have you ever been overcharged for a repair? Have you ever signed a contract or a document worried about identity theft? How many times have you been in those unique situations where you just wanted to call an attorney to find out if you're right or wrong, or what your legal rights are? But every time you think about calling an attorney, what do you think about first? That's right. Who do you call, and how much will it cost? Our friends at Legal Shield have found a solution. With a nationwide network of 6,900 attorneys who average 19 years of experience, Legal Shield's law firms take over 40,000 calls per week helping their members. For less than $20 per month, you can have access to Legal Shield on everything from the trivial to the traumatic. Let Legal Shield stand up for your rights at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com. Or call 855-340-SAVE, 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
If you need to say happy birthday, happy anniversary, thank you, or simply I'm thinking of you, ProFlowers.com is the key. ProFlowers has stunning bouquets, like the best-selling 100 blooms for $19.99. Plus, ProFlowers will include a glass vase for free. Sending someone a wonderful surprise of beautiful flowers sent fresh from the fields is easy. Choose the bouquet you like, pick the delivery date, and each order is 100% guaranteed. Plus, all bouquets from ProFlowers are guaranteed to last at least 7 full days. Beautiful, fragrant flowers, picked fresh and sent to your loved one for lasting enjoyment. To get this incredible savings and send someone 100 gorgeous blooms with a free vase for $19.99, go to proflowers.com, click the blue microphone in the top right corner, and enter code PLOW. That's proflowers.com. Click the mic and enter code PLOW.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey Guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit goberkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey Guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey Guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey Guy.
Genesis is defined as an origin, creation, or the beginning. Genesis Communications Network began with the mission of providing you with the kind of compelling content you're listening to now. And at GCNlive.com, you'll find a free archive of our nation's history, narrated by GCN hosts, explored, shared, and passed down to future generations. GCN is the future of talk radio, but we should always strive to learn from our past. Together, we are GCNlive.com. GCN.
Dr. Wallach, an award-winning scientist, naturopathic physician, author of several books such as Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Let's Play Doctor, and a Nobel Prize nominee. Dr. Wallach will be here on September 15th and 16th. Wallach has proven that diseases classified as autoimmune were in fact caused by nutritional deficiencies. Get your free ticket to hear about the true causes of diseases. Call 763-291-5052. To receive your free ticket, call 763-291-5052.
You're listening to GCN, proudly sponsored by UnseenNow.com. Lock down your digital life at UnseenNow.com. This is GCN.
All right, we're back on the bright side. Pharmacist Ben here. Thanks for joining us, friends. I am honored to have our next guest, our first guest in a while on, actually. Linda Peterson is the author of the Healing Journal, Taking Control of Your Journey Through Cancer. It's a story that's inspiring as well as important and valuable, and I'm very pleased to have Linda on the air. Hello there, Linda Peterson. Welcome to the bright side.
Hello, Ben. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for wanting to come on board. You're in the Yukon Territory, right?
I am. I'm in Whitehorse, which is in the Yukon Territory in northern Canada, right next to Alaska.
And what's it like in the Yukon Territory this summer? Are you guys dealing with a heat wave like we are?
No, you know what? We've actually had a very, very cool, rainy summer until a few days ago, and the sun has come out, and now we're all thoroughly enjoying it.
Well, I'll tell you what. I saw some pictures. As soon as I found out that you were in the Yukon Territory last week, I got on Google and looked at some pictures, and man, it is a beautiful, beautiful place to live. You're very lucky.
Oh, it is.
And I'm saying,
yeah.
I'm saying that as somebody who lives in a pretty darn beautiful place myself, but I wouldn't mind checking out the Yukon Territory sometime. All right, let's talk a little bit about your book. You say in one of the first things I notice about the book is that you say you don't want to sugarcoat cancer, and I think that's right. I think that's a super important stance to take. So, without sugarcoating cancer, briefly tell us your story.
Okay. I was first diagnosed in November of 2006, and I was diagnosed with follicular lymphoma, which is